Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're all wonderful wherever you are, whatever you're up to. Today I am in the shop, as you can see, and I'm going to be showing you a selection of more beautiful new fabrics that we've had in the shop. I did warn you at the beginning of the year that we've got loads and loads of new stuff coming in, which is why I'm doing another one of these videos quite soon after the last one, because I just don't want you guys to miss anything and want you to see all new things as they arrive. It's very exciting. What you might be able to tell, it's quite sunny today. You can kind of see the harsh shadows a little bit behind me. It's beautiful when it comes in the big bay window at the shop, but it is very bright, so hopefully it doesn't get in the way too much, but I'll be showing you close-ups of the fabric as we go along anyway, so that you can get the best idea of colour and texture as possible. So yeah, I shall do that as I'm going along, but I've got loads and loads of really lovely things to show you. I can't wait to get started. So let me see, I've got piles of stuff around me, but I think, where am I going to start? I think I'm going to start with the new Liberty fabrics that we've had in. So we've had a selection of new Liberty ones that are from the Spring Summer 18 range, and they're probably, like, as a little kind of mini collection, my favourite mini collection of Liberty prints in that we've had for a while. I think it might be the colours. There's just something that is really beautiful about them. So I've brought a little bit of a selection over to kind of show you, but we've got quite a lot, so I shall show you them all just on the shelf as well. But this one here is really, really nice. It is called, let me get the names, I always love the names of Liberty fabrics. It's called Doe a Deer, of course, and it's one of those conversational Liberty prints. So they've just got loads and loads of detail on them. So there's like little squirrels and deers and rabbits and hedgehogs and butterflies and birds, and yeah, every time you look at it you see something else. So it's really, really nice for maybe like a little kids thing, like a dress or you know, accessory, whatever, or just for yourself if you like deers. I do. So yeah, that is one of them. But as I said, we do have loads. I love the colours in this one. It's got quite a vintagey vibe to it, but the yellow in the background's beautiful, and these roses are just gorgeous. This is one of my favourites, but I do actually really like them all. This one is Bellflower. I think it's the colours in this one that I like. It's just really kind of soft, muted palette, which is just right up my street. So yeah, another favourite. This one is fun, and I might take a little bit of this to make something for Sophia, because I think she's discovered how to say dinosaur, and she just gets very excited when she sees them. So this has got lots of dinosaurs on it, which is very fun. I love this one as well, which is called Rocket Dance. I think the scale is just really nice. It's a lovely nice colour of blue as well, nice and fresh and bright. Again, the colours in this one are just beautiful. This one is Tropical Trails, just really nice with the kind of pinks and mustards and blues, just gorgeous. And then this one is Sky High. It's got lots of hot air balloons on it, so it's really, really, really lovely as well. But all of our new ones are just gorgeous. Totally love them. So the Tana cotton lawns, the Liberty lawns, they're really good for like shirts or tops, just simple tops. You can make dresses with them, but depending on the style of dress, you might want to think about lining it, just because it is quite lightweight. So if it was a dress that was maybe quite fitted in the bodice, but say had a gathered skirt, then you might find that, you know, you feel like there's enough fabric in the skirt part of it to kind of be okay. Or if it's a bit more of like a straighter skirt part of the dress, then you might feel like you want to line it, just because they are quite lightweight. But they've got really lovely drape and movement, and you know, they're nice and soft. So they're good for a variety of things, but probably my favourite thing to use them for would be like shirts and tops, or they're nice as like contrast bits as well. So you could use them as like a facing or a pocket, or I've made the Tilly and the Buttons Bettine dress before, and I used it like for the cuffs and the little tab, or you could use it for like pocket lining and stuff. So it's fun to just incorporate them in other ways if you feel like you don't want to wear a whole print. But yeah, they're just really, really, really nice to work with. So yeah, do go and check out all of those beautiful new cotton lawns. So if I just pop them to the side and then get access to the next ones on my list, I'm going to put these, I'll just shove them down here. Excuse me. So the next ones that I'm going to show you are their mixture of cotton and linen canvas, and they've got really lovely bold prints on them. So these ones are Coca fabrics, Japanese Coca fabrics. So if you've ever worked with them before, you'll know that the quality of these is really nice. It's got this really sort of lovely bold geometric print on it. So we've got it in two colourways. This is kind of like a really pale sort of nude pinky colour, with blue and then yellow lines on it, and then we've also got it in like a sort of natural colourway with a kind of brighter blue. So you can make clothes with these because it's got a bit more structure. It is going to have more of a boxy feel, so it would be like kind of boxy top or a tunic. You can make a dress with it, you can make a skirt, but they are also good for things like bags or like a decorative cushion. So lots of different uses, but they just feel really nice, got a really nice sort of weighty texture to them. And then in that same cotton linen mix is this one here, which feels like got a little bit of an Orla Keeley vibe to it. Really nice pink flowers with a kind of grey background, so that one's really lovely as well. This is by Ellen Baker, which is quite a popular designer. And yes, it's 85% cotton, 15% linen, so it's got that kind of mix of the fibres, which is nice. So that is those base cloths, and then we've got quite a few new double gauzes, which are beautiful. So remember, the double gauze is that fabric that's like two very, very fine layers of cotton that are sort of minutely stitched together. So it's got, some of them have like a bit more of a spongy texture, but it's still really lovely and lightweight. And as I said, we've got a few different designs. So there's this one here, which is Party Confetti. It's got lovely muted blue background colour with multicoloured dots on it. It's really lovely and soft. This one here is Mustard Rain. So it's got these sort of mustard spots on it. Again, just really lovely, soft fabric. And then the next two have got metallic on them. They're really beautiful. They catch the light amazingly. I'm hoping I'm able to kind of capture that in this video. So this one's like green with a sort of silvery pattern on it. I'll try and wave it around. Hopefully you can see how it catches the light. And then we've also got it with a navy background and gold, which is lovely too. All of these double gauzes are really good, again, for like tops and shirts. I would probably say they are a bit lightweight to make a dress. I have known people to make kids' dresses with them before, but I personally, if I was using them to make a garment, it would probably be like a top or a blouse or like a shirt. Then these are Nanny Arrow ones with the spots, and the colour is just so vibrant on these. I totally love it. So this is like a kind of neon orangey colour here. Get that little bit of paper out the way. And then we've got it with green and this really super bright pink. Like this, just, it looks like it's glowing. It is just such a lovely vibrant pink colour. And then a little bit more muted, we've got grey with a sort of metallic-y pink spot, which is really nice. So this one's a bit more understated but also beautiful. And so they're all double gauzes as well, and they're Nanny Arrow ones. So yeah, that is, let me just check, that is all of those kind of Japanesey style double gauzes, but I do also have some other ones to show you, but they're at the bottom of a pile, so I'll have to show you the ones on top first. So let me just pop these to the side, and then I will get you the next ones out to show you. So if I stick with, oh, I'm not going to stick with anything, I'm just going to show you as it comes. So the next one's going to show you, I've got a little bit of a story to them. So if I bring them up, they are quite plain. So on the face of it, I know they don't look like the most exciting fabric. We've got a black, kind of bluey black. It's like a kind of dark denim-y bluey colour, and then like a kind of light grey. So these are, the fibre content of these fabric is 60% linen, 22% viscose, and 18% Serona. Okay, let me just check they're all the same. Yeah. So you'll have heard of linen before, you'll have heard of viscose, and then Serona is this new fabric. It's like a new sort of technology, and I've had to kind of just read up a bit of a spiel about it because it's got this kind of bit of a backstory, and that it is sourced from renewables. So I think they get it from like, they extract glucose and what else was it? can't remember now. They extract glucose from plants and crops and some other stuff, and then so it is man-made part in that sense that they then like sort of put it through this process, and then they get this, they spin this fibre from it called Sorona, and then they mix it, but it's got really good properties to it, like it's resistant to pilling, and it's got good colour saturation in it, so it's less likely to fade. It's breathable. It's like really quite a resilient fibre. It's also more resistant to getting wrinkled, so I guess even though it's got linen in it, it's not going to crinkle as much as what just a linen fabric would. It's also got really lovely drape to it as well, so sometimes linen can feel a bit more kind of firm, but this has just got a bit more kind of drape and movement to it. I'll open it out a bit more so you can see it on a bigger scale just how it kind of moves around. So yeah, it's like a kind of new technology in a fibre, but it's meant to be just really, really good, and it's more like a bit more eco-friendly than some other fabrics as well, because it comes from renewable sources. So yeah, I know they're quite plain, but it is quite a sort of interesting backstory to it, and hopefully we'll kind of see more of that kind of come through as time goes on. Then also in this pile in front of me here, I've got a few kind of more odd fabrics that don't totally, there's not like a whole group of them, but they are just really nice and they're new as well, so I wanted to show you. So this one is a jacquard, and it's got sort of Art Deco vibe to it with this really lovely sort of orange bronzy colour. I think this would be really cute, maybe as like a little mini skirt or a kind of casual blazer. You can make a dress with it as well. So it does have quite a bit of structure to it, which I think is nice. So yeah, we've got that one, and then this one is quite fun. From a distance you can't really see the detail of it, but I'll show you it close up as well. It's sort of like little kind of geometric-y sort of little pattern on it with really lovely coral and navy blue, and it's cotton, and it's got elastin in it, so it's got a bit of stretch, which means that it would be good for like summer trousers. You can make dresses with it as well, or skirts. So yeah, that's quite a nice one if you're looking for more kind of summery type fabrics to make those type of garments. And then also in the stretch vein, I've got this one, which is really fun, and I think this would be beautiful and very cool to make the new Tilly and the Buttons Mila dungarees in it. So it's got a kind of like, it depends what light you're looking in it actually. It almost looks a little bit dusky pink kind of beigey in the background, and then these really cool bright orange flowers on it, and then it's got a bit of stretch in it too, which is good, so it'll be good for like jeans or the Mila, or like a nice dress or something. So that's really nice and fun and summery as well. And then what else is in my pile just immediately in front of me? I've got these two absolutely beautiful art gallery rayons, which just feel so soft. They are just absolutely gorgeous. I'll hold it back a little bit, and you can see when I sort of shimmy it around, you can see how much drape it's got, and the colour is just really beautiful as well. So yeah, this is kind of like a sort of like a burnt orange, or like a really deep dusky orange with this nice kind of design on it, and then a bit more vibrant and bright is this one here, which has got gorgeous floral pattern on it. It almost looks like a painting. It's just really, really nice, really vibrant. That'd be really gorgeous for some, like even just like quite a simple top, simple tops or blouses, that kind of thing would be really nice. And then on a slightly different vein, what else have I got? This one, which I saw it when the fabric supplier came, and I just felt it and just had to have some. It is absolutely beautiful. It is this black and white check here, and it's like a brushed cotton, and it feels so soft. It's basically almost wanting me to make another Kelly just so I can line it in this. It just feels so nice. It's really nice. So yeah, I mean, you could use it to make shirts and tops, or even a dress as well, I guess. But yeah, when I bought it, I was thinking how lovely would it be to have a jacket that is lined in that, even maybe not the whole jacket, just like the bodice. It's so soft, so soft. then onto some new Atelier Brunette fabrics. We have got some of their jacquard. I'll just pull it over here so I can show you. So this is, I think it's either like a very, very dark blue or like a black. It's really dark coloured anyway. Sorry, we've got that big sunbeam coming in there. And on the back of it, it could be like, you could use it from this side as well. It's just really, really nice. It catches the light beautifully because it's got this gold thread running through it as well. And I really want to make like a little skirt with this that's got the waistband as the reverse. I think that would be really cute. Just like quite a simple, straight sort of mid-thigh length skirt just to wear with some thick tights or leggings. I think that's really, really nice. And then also from Atelier Brunette, this stuff honestly is just amazing. So I'm sure you guys would have seen it on Instagram if any of you are on Instagram. It is their double gauze and it comes in 3 colours. So there is a midnight, which is like a really dark blue. That's what this one is. There's black, and then there's this forest green one. So it's got kind of like a little sort of gold embroidery thread on it, just making these little kind of random dots, and it's just feels really soft. So this is double gauze, like the ones I was showing you before, but it's just got a really nice thickness to it. Meg, who works in the shop, made a deer and doe mellow in the forest green one, and it is literally like the nicest thing I've ever seen. It's just so nice. It just looks really nice to wear, and yeah, nice to work with as well. So we've got 3 colours of that in. I know they're quite dark colours for this time of year, but honestly, some fabrics, you just have to look over these things because they're too nice. Then before I forget, so I've got some things down here that I still need to show you. So these ones are to add to our collection of stretch fabrics that we have. So this one is kind of like, it's like quite a heavy sort of ponte, or like a double knit. Wait a minute, I'm just going to put this out of the way as well. And it has got a little pinstripe in it as well. So it's like navy with a white pinstripe, and it's just got a really, really nice structure to it. So I'll show you it close up so you can kind of see. So it's the same, it looks the same on both sides, but it's almost like 2 layers together, which I guess would make it like a double knit because it's like 2 bits together. But yeah, it's just so it's got a little bit more structure. It does have stretch, but it'd be perfect for like a Tilly and the Buttons cocoa dress or top, or you could even make a linden with it, or a toaster, the toaster sweater. I think it would look nice in that as well. Just quite a nice classic stripe. And then also, some of you might have seen this already actually, so our cozy colours, which is like our fleece back sweatshirt fabrics, just been popular forever. We've got a couple of new colours in this because they discontinued some colours. So this one is actually called light grey, but it kind of fills the void of the ecru or the cream one that we've had before. So it's just got a little bit more depth to the colour. So as you can see, it's quite light, but it is called light grey just because it's got more kind of deeper tones in it than the cream and the ecru one that we had before. And then we've also got a dark grey in that as well, which is this one. So both of them have that classic cozy colour fleck in them, which is really nice. And it just, I think the coloured fleck just, I think a lot of people like it because it is quite a plain fabric, but then that just makes it a little bit more interesting. So these would be, you know, classic as your linden, but like the Hudson pants, the trousers, or again a toaster sweater, you know, any of those kind of things are going to be awesome for cozy colours. Just can't seem to get enough of them. And then let me see, but I think the last thing I've got, let me just check. Yeah, the last thing I've got to show you is another new fabric, like a new base cloth that we've got. It's the ones that are on these rolls just behind me here. I absolutely love the print on this. I think it's just beautiful. There's just so many colours in it, and like the detail of the flowers is just lovely. So this is a triple crepe, and if I open it up you can see, so it does have quite a bit of like movement in it. It's not, I wouldn't say it's stiff, but it is quite structured. So it's still going to move, and it's got a stretch in it as well. So anything you make with it will kind of give as you sort of move around. But I think it's just, I think the print and the colours and everything is just beautiful. So I'm trying to move out of that beam of sunlight so that you can see it a bit more. This is where I need a third hand, or like an assistant. So yeah, we've got it in the pink, and then we've also got it in the blue as well, which is this one here. So it's the same fabric, same print, it's just the background colour is blue, like a kind of light blue. So I think this fabric would be absolutely perfect for dresses because it's not opaque at all, like you totally can't see through it, so you wouldn't have to line it. I think it would be nice maybe with like some sort of like a skirt that's got kind of tucks in it. I'm thinking something that's along the lines of like the By Hand London Elisa Lex dress, so it's got that, it's got more of like a kind of puffy sort of tulip shaped skirt, and it's got those tucks in it, because I think this fabric would just sit really well in that. But just to give you a bit of an idea of the kind of style. And then finally on that triple crepe base is this one, which is like a darker colour tone. It's like a navy background, and then it's got these beautiful sort of like kind of warm coloured flowers on it. It's got quite a big pattern repeat, so that would be really gorgeous as well. Again, for like nice dresses, I think would be the best for that one. So I think that is everything that I have got to show you today. I hope you like everything. It will all be in the Just Arrived section, but I'll also link to my blog post below, which I'll put like more direct links into it, so they're all kind of in the same place, just depending on when you catch the video. Some of them might moved out of the Just Arrived section. But if anybody's got any questions, then of course just leave me a comment below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then just remember to hit subscribe so you don't miss out on my next video. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!